So feel free to make any bodily sounds you want to. You're in the privacy of your home, so you can just enjoy it. So standing in the middle of the mat with a block or something on standby, just in case you want it. Come to that standing position, and just to get a little bit of warmth in our body and get that movement going, go ahead and just kind of wiggle. Go ahead and wiggle. I know it's a slightly different way of starting our yoga class, but just kind of shake those hands, release those fingers, shake those wrists, slightly wiggle those hips, maybe pick one foot up, wiggle it around, shimmy those shoulders, roll the head, shake that booty, put one foot in, take it down, pick the other one, put it in, shake it about. There we go, nice. Good, and then stop, pause, take a long breath out, go. Let the shoulders drop. Do that again. Deep breath in through the nose. Mouth open, let the shoulders drop. Total fire dragon breath out. Take it again. Deep breath in. Dragon breath out. And one more time, just because it feels really good. Take a really deep breath in. And make a lot of noise. Let it out. Good. If you need to adjust your feet so you're about hip width distance where your feet are placed, toes facing forward, please do so. And then relax your arms by your sides, draw those shoulders back, stand a little bit taller, push the feet into the ground. Take another slow, gentle breath out now. Go. You're welcome to stay here if you would like to. You can place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly if that feels more comforting. You can place your hands on your head, out wide, wherever you want them to be, in a place where you can just sort of feel a little supported. And there's an invitation to close your eyes, but you don't have to. Take a moment just to tune in. Observe where your mind is right now. Whatever's happened over your weekends or plan for your week, whatever those things are, take a moment to let those go. Breathe out. Instead, just let yourself be for a moment. So tune in with those physical sensations. Where are you gripping in? Maybe gripping in the toes or somewhere else. Try and consciously relax there. Soften the shoulders again. Take the tension out of the mouth, out of the jawline. Let yourself just be. Gently start to make that breath more conscious. So slowly start to deepen the inhales through the nose. And slowly lengthen the exhales through the nose as you breathe out. Start gently and mindfully. Let it gradually build in through the nose. Mouth stays closed, but sighing out, pushing that air out through the nose. In your own rhythm, you can go as fast or slow as you want to. But with each inhale, see how you can maybe stand a little taller. And with each exhale, consciously try and relax the body a little bit more. Notice if you're locking out your knees, maybe give yourself a little bend in the knees. Notice if you tend to curve the upper body forward. Really focus on standing up tall, drawing the shoulders back so they balance somewhere above the hip joint. And make that breath travel a little deeper in your body. Try and fan out the rib cage 360 degrees as you breathe in. Really let that circumference of your body grow. And as you breathe out, pull the core in. So that middle part of your body is just expanding with breath, contracting as you breathe out. So you're getting all those core muscles moving, already warming up simply just by breathing. And then gently relax the arms by your sides. Maybe open your eyes if you haven't already. And just gently start to twist the torso. Move slowly. And rather than throwing your body into it, how can you move mindfully? Maybe with an inhale, maybe with an exhale. Maybe start to pick up the arms, reach around you a little bit more. Slightly different, playful yoga class movement today. Good. And with each twist, Let your muscles through the spine, through the back of the body start to warm up a little bit. You can play with the lift of the arms, bring them a little lower if you want to, a little higher if you want to. Just see how it feels in your body. And when you're ready, gently bring the hands to the hips, shrug those shoulders up and back, and gently just start to sway those hips from side to side. Good. As you shift your weight from side to side, notice how it travels over the soles of the foot. So as one side shifts, weight on the outside of the foot, and then bring in. Good. Play with sending those hips forward and back now, a little bit different. Notice how the weight travels over the sole of the foot, where your weight tends to focus, balls of the foot, heels of the foot. Nothing right, nothing wrong just yet. Just try and become aware of it. Maybe draw a diagonal line with those hips. One hip slightly forward, one hip slightly back. You can bend those knees to get more movement. Good. Maybe take it the opposite direction. Move those hips about. Nice. And then come back to the center. Shrug those shoulders. Exhale, palms face forward. Good. Breathe in. Reach those arms up. Exhale, just gently sway to one side. Get a nice stretch to the side of the body. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, opposite direction. Enjoy that stretch. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, let the arms drop. Oh, good. Take those hands to the knees and just gently bend those knees. Support your weight by just gripping that space above the knees. And you can walk the feet a little wider if you want to. You don't have to. And you can play with the hands. Fingers can face out. Fingers can face in. We're just going to start to take a few cat-cow shapes here. So as you inhale, stick the booty out, lift the heart up. Exhale, scoop the booty in, curl between the shoulders. Keep that going. Inhale, lift up, hello heart. Exhale, pull it in, become like a little tortoise shell. Good, keep it going. Inhale, breathe and lift. Exhale, pull it in, almost like twerking. Keep it going. Nice dance moves developed in our yoga class today. Enjoy it. Nice. And then come up, reach both arms up high to the sky. Take a sway to one side. Breathe out. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, sway the opposite direction. Just enjoy moving. Inhale up. Exhale, arms drop. Shrug those shoulders a couple times. Move that around. See how you can lift them up a little higher. Pull them a little further back. Turn the hands with it. So as the shoulders come up, exhale, palms face forward. Draw the shoulders back. Good. Take that again. Inhale, up. Turn the hands, palms face forward. Take that one more time. Inhale, up. Exaggerate the movement with the elbows. Exhale, palms forward. Good. Take the hands to the hips. Walk the feet a little wider than hip width distance now. And just start to draw some circles with those hips. Remember, you can bend those knees. Get into it a little bit if you want. Maybe change the direction of that. Maybe imagine you have your hula hoop around your hips. Move it around. Yeah, just enjoy your movement. Get silly, get playful. Yoga does not have to be serious. Maybe draw some figure eight with those hips. Bonus points for getting your freak on. Nice, good. Arms reach up, straighten the legs. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Heel toe those feet in together. Get them a little bit closer so the knees aren't touching one another. Squeeze those legs together. I mean, really, really squeeze them, squeeze them, squeeze them. Nice. Now start to bend the knees ever so slightly. And return those hands on tops of the knees or the tops, lower part of the thighs, just above the knees. And don't overthink it. Just start to draw circles with those knees now. And keep those circles small at first. If you're feeling really good, maybe make those circles a little bigger. Keep those hands on those knees just to keep awareness of where they are. Maybe change the direction of those circles, small at first, then let them build. Beautiful warm up for knee strength. It's okay if you feel a weird little crackle pop underneath there. As long as it doesn't hurt, it's completely normal and healthy for your joints to do that. Come back up, breathe it in. Exhale, hands to heart, glide them down to the hips. Good. Inhale, lift the heart, pull the elbows back, elevating the chest. Good. Now as you do so, notice what happens to the rib cage. So maybe just take those hands to the front of the ribs. Figure out where they are. Notice if those ribs are pointing forward or if they're pointing down. Almost try and adjust your torso so those ribs point down, and then return the hands, elbows reaching back. This way we're elevating the chest, getting length through the spine without creating an arch. Good. Keep that breathing, bend the knees, hinge at the hips, keep the back straight, fold forward, halfway down, release the arms, and then all the way down, fold. Nice. Bend those knees if you want, gently sway from side to side, starting to wake up the backs of the legs. Beautiful, relax the back of the neck, let it be heavy, come back to the center, halfway lift, breathe it in, squeeze the tummy in, exhale, fold it forward. Up to standing, push down with the feet, inhale, arms reach up high, exhale, hands to heart. Good. Build that movement again. So hands to the hips, elbows pull back. Good. Lift the chest up. Notice where the rib cage is. The ribs pointing down or pointing out forward. Try and point them down. Squeeze the tummy in. Tiniest bend in the knees. Hinge at the hips. Send the heart forward in front of you. Then towards the thighs. Let yourself fold forward. Release the arms. Halfway lift, breathe it in. Exhale, fold it forward, hands to the mat, step it back into a tabletop position on all fours. Take your time to get there. Spread the fingers a little wider. Knuckles of the hands push into the ground. Knees underneath the hips. Toes can be tucked or untucked. It's up to you. And start to take a few cat-cows as you dip the belly. Really stretch the front of the body. Exhale, push your hands into the ground, squeeze it in. Keep it going. Keep moving, keep breathing. Just sort of explore the sensations in your body in this cat-cow. It's the perfect opportunity to really introduce your mind, your breath back to your body, and vice versa. Maybe shimmy it from side to side. Maybe take it back to a child's pose and up again. Maybe you do something else totally different. Whatever your body is calling you to do, asking you to do, take a moment to just respond to it. Enjoy moving, get a little playful. Nice. Good. Inhale, extend the right foot back behind you. Let the toes touch the ground. Shift the weight forward and back. Try and keep weight equal in both right hand and left hand. Good. Squeeze the tummy in. Pick that right foot off the ground. Now just gently look at those toes. Notice if those toes are turning out to the right. Turn those toes so they face down to the ground, activating that inner thigh. Good. Keep the back straight. Take a breath in. Reach that heel back behind you. Exhale, knee towards the right elbow. Let that foot come down to the ground now, wherever it goes. And then inch those toes forward so the right foot is outside of the right hand. Good. Shift the weight forward and back here in our lovely lizard pose. Just enjoying, tongue twisters today. The sensation in our hips. Getting some movement in there. Stretching and awakening all those muscles around the femur, pelvic area. Good. Find some stillness. Tuck the back toes now. Pick the back knee up off the ground. Beautiful. Play with the movement here. Shift forward, shift back, move around. Good. So good. Nice. Lower down to the back knee and tuck the back toes. Walk that right foot inside of that right hand now. Check that the heel is underneath the knee. Squeeze your tummy in, push down with that foot, reach the arms up, breathe in, exhale, hands to heart or to hips, wherever you want them to be. Good. Build your alignment. So make sure you're stable in the lower body first, really pushing down with that front foot. Pull the hips forward, squeeze the tummy in. Good, creating a box shape with that front leg. Nice. Notice where your shoulders are. They tend to curl forward. Try and draw them back so the shoulders balance above the hips. Relax the jaw. Keep your deep breathing. Good. Maybe now inhale, both arms reach up. Keep going. Hold onto the left wrist above the head. And exhale, give yourself a gentle reach to the right. Ooh, nice big stretch through the side of the body. So good. Inhale, reach the arms up. Welcome the wobbles if it happens. Exhale, hands to the ground. You got this. Nice. Tuck the back toes again. Pick that back knee up off the ground. Check that that front heel is still underneath the knee. Draw that back heel towards the ground. It won't touch. Just start to straighten through the back of the leg. Now, once again, push down with that front foot. Squeeze the tummy in. Steady, pick the chest up. Hands to heart or to hips, wherever you want them to be. Welcome the wobbles a little bit. It's okay. It's a part of life. You've got it. You've got it. Inhale, both arms reach up. Nice. Now we're going to take it to warrior two. Open it up. Right arm forward, left arm back. Back foot comes to the ground. And make sure you get the outside edge of that back foot lining up with the back of the mat. So those toes are now pointing to the left. Check that the toes in the front foot are still facing forward. Keep that bend in that front leg. And notice if that front right knee is coming over towards the left. Activate that right glute muscle. Open up that right leg. Good. Keep breathing, keep breathing. I know it's intense. Then straighten that front leg, hands to hips. Give yourself a little salsa shimmy. Good, so good. Nice. And then gently reverse all of that. Take it back to a warrior two. Bend that front leg. Push down with the front heel. Gently pick the back heel up off the ground. Roll onto the ball of the foot. Both arms reach up. High crescent lunge. Beautiful, yogis. Now send the heart forward. Reach forward. Grab onto that imaginary ropes and step it forward. Whew, so good. Shake those hips around. Nice, a lot of power today. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, take it to prayer. Beautiful. Now just check down at those feet. Make sure all 10 toes are facing forward. Heels push into the ground. Elevate that chest. Lengthen the body. Imagine your heart has wings and it's picking you up. But stay rooted through those heels of the feet. Good. Keep that balance in the body. Those opposite sensations with equal pressure, equal force. Gently start to bend the knees. Sit back into it. Chair pose, almost like we're about to sit into a chair. So most of our weight is in our heels. Good. Squeeze the tummy in. Lift that heart so there's still length through the top of the body, but grounding through the heels. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Inhale, lift a couple of inches. Exhale, sit 3 or 4 inches lower. Yes, you've got it. Good, do it again. Inhale, lift a few inches. Exhale, sit just a little bit lower. And then inhale, pick it up. Ooh, shake those hips around. Nice. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, twist the upper body. So right arm reaches back, left arm reaches forward. Don't worry if you're on the right side. We're going to do both. So inhale, arms come up again. Exhale, gently twist it the opposite direction. Maybe take a cheeky look behind you. And then both arms come up. Exhale, fold it forward. Hinging at the hips, spine stays long, gentle bend in the knees all the way down. Beautiful. Halfway lift, breathe it in. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back the right foot, then the left foot, high plank. Good. Push those palms into the ground. Draw those heels towards the ground behind you, really getting length through the body. Nice, now lower down to your knees, untuck the toes. Elbows pull in so they dust the ribs as you lower down to the ground in one straight line or just slow down the fall.
It's all good. Rock the hips when you get there. Turn your head to one side. Take a long breath out. Few baby cobra poses now. So point the toes and really reach those toes to the back of the mat. Push the tops of the feet into the ground. And then inhale, gently lift the chest off the earth, just an inch or two, half an inch or two. Lower it down. Take that again. Inhale, chest reaches up, baby cobra pose, elbows pull back behind you. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, breathe, lift the heart, use those back muscles, and then push the hands into the ground. Take it to a child's pose. Knees together, forehead to mat. Sigh it out. Maybe give yourself a happy little wiggle. Shake your tail. Good. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Take it back tabletop. Throw in a cat-cow there just because it feels good. Celebrating that movement in your body to be able to do these things is pretty incredible. When you're ready, extend that left leg back behind you, but balance your weight between both right side and left side of the body. Shift the weight forward and back, keeping that balance. Gently stretching out the back of that left heel, left leg. Good. Keep it moving. Then squeeze the tummy in and just so slightly pick that back foot off the ground. Don't overthink it. Simple little movements. Gently peek at those toes. Notice that they're turning out to the side. Really activate that inner thigh muscle. Keep those toes pointing down. Take the deepest breath in you can. Send that heel as far back behind you as it will go. And then exhale, bring that knee towards your elbow and let the foot come down to the ground, inching that foot forward so that it's outside of the left hand. And then to move with it, wiggle those hips about. Make that body just celebrate being able to move, being able to stretch. Maybe turn where you focus your gaze, look around the room, send those hips back and forward. Nice. Try and keep more weight in the heel than in the hands, so you're taking the pressure out of the wrists. Good. Keep that sensation, find some stillness. Push that foot into the ground, and then tuck the back toes, back knee comes off the earth. You got it. Shift that weight forward and back here, move around. Again, keep the weight in the heel, keep the core pulling in, tummy pulls in. So you're not pushing too much into the palms. Good. Lower down that back knee again and walk that foot inside of the left hand. Good. Setting up for your low crescent lunge here. So again, checking that the heel is underneath the front knee. Squeeze the tummy in. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, take it to prayer. Good, you got it. Build that box foundation underneath you. So really anchoring down with that front heel, almost like you can leave an imprint of your foot on the mat. Pull those hips forward. Squeeze the lower belly in. Draw the shoulders back. Soften the shoulders. Good, keep breathing. Deeper inhales, deeper exhales. Next breath, slowly pick both arms up high. You got it. Nice. Grab onto the right wrist. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up. And exhale, lean to the left. Welcome the wobbles. If they happen, never a bad thing. You can manage. Inhale, pick those arms up. Exhale, gently place them back down towards the top of the mat. Nice. Tuck those back toes if they're not already, and pick the back knee up off the ground. Good. Get more weight into the heel than in the hands. Squeeze the tummy in with a breath. Inhale, pick the arms forward and then up. Slowly bring them to prayer or to your hips. Good. Bend that front knee a little bit more. You got this. Yes. Pull that right hip forward, left hip back just for a moment. Then warrior two, breathe in, arms reach up.
Exhale, warrior two. Right arm back, left arm forward. Let those hips open up to the right side of the room. Good. Check that that back foot is connected to the ground. Outside edge of that foot lines up with the back of the mat. Toes are pointing out to the side. Scoop those hips in underneath you. Keep that front knee bent, but pull that knee towards the left a little bit more. Really opening up those hips. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Focus your breath. Focus your gaze over your front middle finger. Gaze out in front of you. You've got this. Steady your breath. Focus your thinking. Nice. And then straighten that front leg. Hands to hips. Woo. Shimmy those hips about. Get a nice movement through that ball and socket joint. Nice. Good. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Reverse that sequence. Take it back to warrior two. Arms reach out nice and long. Bend that front knee even more. You've got it. Keep that front foot pushed into the ground and then come onto the ball of the back foot. Sweep both arms up high. You've got it. High crescent lunge. Yeah, welcome those wobbles. Keep the core pulling in to help you maintain your balance. Then reach forward. Reach those arms as far forward as you can get them. Grab onto those imaginary handlebars and step it forward. Whew, shake it out. Nice. Shrug those shoulders. Whew. Deep breath in, arms reach up. Exhale, take it to prayer. Good. Inhale, gently twist to one side. Doesn't matter which, just twist. Exhale, bring it back. Opposite way. Inhale, twist. Exhale, bring it back. Nice. Shake it out, shake it out. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Enjoy the flow. Halfway lift. Breathe it in. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back the left foot, then the right foot. Changing up those habits ever so slightly. Nice. Option to lower down to your knees if you would like to. Elbows in as we go all the way towards the ground. Just slow down the process if you can. Good. And then set it up. Tops of the feet push into the ground. Draw those thumbs back in line with the chest. Elbows reach back. Inhale, cobra pose. Lift the heart off the ground. Use the back muscles. Exhale, lower it down. Repeat that process exactly. Inhale, chest lifts up. Keep looking down. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Now, if you would like to, you can apply some pressure in the hands. Don't totally extend the arms. Just maybe lift the chest a little higher. Keep those elbows in. And then gently take it back to a child's pose. Sigh it out. Whew. Long breath in, long breath out. Focus your thoughts, focus your breathing. Good, and when you're ready, gently come up, tucking the toes, picking the hips up off the ground, sending those hips back, downward facing dog. Remember, you can bend those knees in that downward dog. Try and squeeze the tummy in, push the hands into the ground, and maybe wag the tail, make it a happy dog. Shake that tail about. Good. Inhale, look between the hands. Exhale, gently start to walk it forward, standing forward fold at the top of the mat. Halfway lift, breathe it in. Exhale, fold down. Push down with the feet, reach up with the hands. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, take it to prayer. Nice. Give yourself a little wiggle. Beautiful. So we're going to build onto what we've done before. Take that block and just kind of keep it at the front of the mat. We're going to come back to it. Good. Hands to hips, standing at the top of the mat. Find your alignment, pushing down with the heels. Tiniest hint of a bend in the knees. Hips balanced above the heels. Shoulders above the hips. Start to shift the weight into the left foot. step that right foot back behind you in slow motion. Welcome the wobbles along the way. High crescent lunge. Good, you've been here before. You've got this. Breathe into the fingertips and then open it up, warrior two. You've still got this. You've been here before. Check that that back foot is to the ground. Toes facing out to the side. Toes in the front foot still facing forward. Good. Now just gently bring that left elbow to that front knee. Good, nice. You can place the right hand on the hip. You can place that right arm reaching up to the sky, whatever works better for you. Nice, so good. Bend that front knee a little bit more. Get those hips even lower. Activate that pelvic floor. So good, so good. Nice. And then straighten that front leg. Come up, both arms reach up high to the sky. Exhale, hands to hips. Rock those hips about. Give yourself a celebratory dance move. Good. Very hippie class today. Nice. Take that to warrior two again. Bend that front knee. Left arm forward, right arm back. This time we're going to exalt that warrior. So keep the lower body as it is. Flip the front hand. Reach the left arm up. Right arm just dangles down behind you. Stretching through the side of the body. Now exhale, elbow to knee. Right hand to hip or reaching up to the sky. Good. Bend that front knee a little bit more. You got it. Nice. Now, gaze down. Find that block. Pick it up. Place it inside of that front foot. Good. You can place that hand on top of the block. If you don't have a block, you can still keep the elbow on the knee. Same effect. Good. Now, triangle pose means you gently start to straighten that front leg, but keep the upper body as it is. Hand to that block. Nice. Good, good, good. Draw the right shoulder back behind you, almost like you turn your sternum towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Amazing. Gently look down to the ground. Bend that front knee. Start to heel toe the back foot in a few feet. Good. Take that block. Reach it forward in front of you. Maybe a foot or so. Nice. Now get playful. Don't overthink it. Push down in that front heel. Squeeze the tummy in. Start to pick that right foot up off the ground. Flex it. Maybe you just pick that foot up an inch or two. If you want to play with where you're placing that block in front for balance, do so. Find the best place to place it. Maybe you pick that foot way up off the ground. Keep it flexed. Squeeze the tummy in to help you keep your balance. Wherever you are, you're in the right place. Remind yourself of that. And then step it forward. Woo, standing forward fold. Sigh it out. Yoga's got so many crazy movements in it. Halfway lift, breathe it in. Exhale, fold it forward. Up to standing, deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Whew. Maybe place one hand on the heart, one on the belly. Keep it in prayer. Whatever you want to do, just tune into your heartbeat, tune into your breath. Refocus. What is it that brings you to your mat? Is that dedication? Either to wellness, mental health, just celebrating movement, whatever those things are. Reconnect with them. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. A couple more times. Steady inhale. A slightly longer exhale. Inhale, stand even taller. Prolong the exhale, sigh it out. Good. Hands to hips. Maybe give yourself a good luck shake of the hips. Nice. Now, stand up tall. Balance the thoughts in your mind. Focus on what you're doing. All the muscles at play. Shift the weight into the right foot. Bend the right leg. Gently pick the left foot up back behind you and slide it to the back of the mat. High crescent lunge when you're ready. Maybe reach the arms up. Never be afraid to wobble.
Smile if you are. Open it up, warrior two. Right arm forward, left arm back. Back foot comes to the ground. Outside edge of the foot lines up with the back of the mat. You've done this before. You know what you're doing. Have some confidence. Bend that front leg. Good. Keep the core engaged. Gently bring that right elbow to the right knee. Nice. Left hand can go to the hip. It can reach up. Whatever works better for you. Keep that pelvic floor working to help you stay balanced. Notice if the bum is sticking out behind you. Pull it in underneath. Good. Then gently straighten that leg. Come up. Woo, hands to hips. Rock it out. Nice. Warrior two again when you're ready. Maybe start with an inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Find your inner warrior. You've got it. Check that that front knee is opening up rather than closing in. Good. Keep the lower body as it is. Flip that front hand. Right arm reaches up. Exalt it. Keep the depth in the front leg. Now exhale, elbow to knee. Gently let them kiss as you bring the left hand to the hip or up to the sky. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Turn the chest towards the sky. Draw that left shoulder back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, gently look down. Take that block, place it inside of that front foot. Nice, and then straighten that front leg. Triangle pose. So good, so strong. If it feels different on one side than it does on the other, completely normal. You're a human being. Breathe into it. Keep pushing down with the feet. Imagine those legs almost wanting to scissor up underneath you. Keep that sensation nice. Now start to bend that front leg. Heel toe the back foot in. Coming closer towards the top of the mat. Pick that block up. Reach it forward. Place it wherever you need to for balance. Squeeze the tummy in and gently just start to pick that left foot up off the ground. Flex it as you lift it. And if you lift it a millimeter off the ground, you are doing yoga. So enjoy it. If you want to play with picking it up even more, go for it. Squeeze the tummy in, maybe lift the left arm up. Play with it. Never be afraid to fall. It's part of the fun. When you're ready, come to a standing forward fold. Sigh it out. Such an amazing, strong yoga practice today. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, bend the knees, come down to the ground. Whew. Give yourself a squeeze, give yourself a hug. It's pretty incredible what your body can do. Extend those legs out straight in front of you. Flex the feet. Good. Remember, you can keep those legs bent if you would like to. You have options. Just try and keep the feet flexed so those toes are facing up. Now lift the chest, balance the shoulders above the hips. Good. Squeeze that lower belly in to keep that alignment, and then reach both arms up. Breathe in. Good. Don't worry about where the hands go. Focus on keeping the spine long. Start to send the heart forward. Keep the spine long. And when you start to feel a stretch somewhere in your body, then let yourself fold over into it. Remember, we're never going for the most extreme stretch our body will let us go to. We're trying to find that initial stretch and work within that, knowing that over time, that will gradually start to change if we work with our bodies rather than against them. Just enjoy that sensation. Good. Gently restack the spine. Come back up. Take the hands under the knees. Bend those legs. And then open those legs out. Soles of the feet touch one another in a butterfly pose. Nice. You can sit on a block or a cushion if you'd like to. You can give yourself a gentle little rock from side to side. If you want to, you can even flap those butterfly wings. Good. And then lengthen that spine.
You can play with the position of the feet. They can be far away or close, whatever just feels right in your body right now. And holding onto the knees, the shins, the ankles, the feet, wherever your hands go, use that hold to help lift the chest. Get that spine nice and long. Good. Now once again, squeezing that tummy in to maintain that length in the spine. Hinge at the hips, and maybe walk those fingers forward, inch them forward slightly. When you start to feel a stretch, let the spine curve, and your hands can be super far forward, and they can maybe be on your ankles. Wherever they are, they're in the right place. Let go of the need to be perfect or to do a pose right, because there's no such thing. If you really want to get technical about it, doing a pose right is more about what's happening in the mind than in the body. So if you can focus your thoughts, if you can steady your breath, make it deep and strong. If you can practice telling yourself encouraging things, that's a strong yoga practice. Take another breath wherever you are. And then gently come back up, shrug those shoulders. Take those hands outside of the knees and fold in. Give yourself a loving hug. Good. And then very, very slowly start to lower yourself down towards the ground. Try and use your core muscles. Squeeze the tummy in as you slowly lower down one vertebrae, then the other. Until you come all the way down to the best pose of them all, Shavasana. So you can extend those legs out straight, let the feet flop open if you would like to. You can also keep those knees bent, feet touch the ground. If you're feeling really open or it feels good on the inside of the legs, you can even take a butterfly shape with the legs and just simply relax into it. Whatever works better in your body. Tuck the shoulder blades in under the chest. Take the longest exhale you have all day. Let your body be. Just relax into it. Let your breath start to become more natural. Let your muscles just sort of melt into this space. Let the benefits of rest sink into your body. All that movement, all that up, down, twist, balances, all of those poses only become meaningful when we can balance it with rest. So relax the muscles in the body, soften the muscles in the face. Relax the forehead. Soften the cheek muscles. The space between the eyebrows. Calm your thoughts. Observe the pattern of your breath. Let it all start to quiet down. Let that peaceful sensation start to emerge in your Shavasana, overcome your body. It's an amazing thing to just be still and to be witness in your body, in your breath, in your corner of the world. Let yourself just be in it. for a moment or two longer. And when you're ready, know you can stay exactly where you are if you want to spend a few more minutes there. But if you're ready, you can gently turn the head, get some movement back into your body. Try to keep your eyes closed. Maybe start to make those movements bigger. Give yourself a big stretch or hug it in, whatever feels right. And then guide yourself up to a seated position. See if you can do it with your eyes closed. When you get there, get comfortable. Wiggle around a little if you need to. Sit up a little taller. Give yourself another breath out. And take a moment just to observe what shifted in your body, maybe in the mind. Then taking something about your yoga practice with you off of the mat, hands together, thumbs to forehead. Namaste.